right, so first we're adding our huevos. This is our blended, how you say this, blended, or this is mashed? How will you call this? Scramble eggs. We're just gonna mix them up a little more, just like this. Now we're going to add some diced ham. This recipe is gonna be absolutely delicious. Everybody, this is for the ham lovers, you know, bacon, stuff like that. It goes really good, you know. It's high in protein, so that's all you want, you know. So here we got some ham, a decent amount of ham. Now we wanna mix it up, make sure that ham is well mixed with our eggs. And next, we're going to use some bacon. We're going to add some bacon in there, just like this. Oh, my bad. I just got one of these in there, but that's all right. Nobody's watching, so it's all good. So let's throw some bacon on there, just like so. Now you can use fresh bacon, but for this recipe, I'm just gonna use everything pre-cooked and pre-made, so it's a lot quicker. Next, we're adding some corn. There's some frozen corn that we're going to use. So we're just gonna throw it up just like this. You see how it gives it a nice color with contrast. You're gonna put that corn in there. Again, you can use fresh corn, organic corn, whatever you want. Now let's mix it up. You gotta always make sure everything is nice and mixed for the purpose of our recipe. You know, you wanna make sure this pot pie comes out delicious. So you wanna mix all the ingredients together, just like so. Look at that. Everything's starting to look nice and colorful. We have our ham, our bacon, and our corn already. Next, we're gonna use Colby Jack cheese. You can use any type of cheese, but this is the type of cheese I like to use. This cheese goes delicious with the pot pie. So we're gonna put it over just like this. And if you don't know, cheese, the word of the day is cheese. In Spanish, you say queso. This is queso. For those of you that didn't know, you get to learn a little bit Spanish while you're learning how to cook. Isn't that wonderful? Already. Now we're gonna mix it up once more, just like this. You gotta make sure everything is nice and mixed. Look at this. Look how good it's already coming out. Look how beautiful. This is gonna be so delicious, very easy to make. The kids love it, you know. It's just gonna, there's a win-win with this. It's easy, delicious, and everybody loves it. So you can never lose with that. All right. Next, we're adding some garlic powder for some flavor. You know, we wanna give it a nice flavor. So garlic powder, you can use organic garlic or chop it yourself, but for this time, we're just gonna use everything as a powder, just to give it some flavor. Now we're going to use some ground cumin. Just put as much as you like. Let's say maybe 1 tablespoon, or let's see. What is that, like a tablespoon or like a teaspoon? I'll say let's leave it at a teaspoon. So we got a teaspoon. Now we're going to use some Himalayan salt. You don't want to overdo it. For those of you that have salt problems, you can use it, you know, like the sodium. Just don't add any salt since everything else already kind of has a little bit of salt. So we're just gonna add very little bit, just like this. You don't want to overdo it. So I think right there, I think that's good enough. Now we're going to add some Italian seasoning, just so it can get some herbs. And just for decoration purposes, you know, you always want to throw some nice herbs on there. All right. Now let's put some more minced garlic. This is just like little chunks of garlic. These are delicious. Look at that. It gives some crunch to it. Whenever it's made, you're gonna feel it. When you start chewing into it, it just makes it nice and crunchy. Now we're going to mix it up once again. We're gonna have all those seasonings, all those flavors, nice and mixed. Check that out. Look how delicious it's coming out. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it. I wish you guys could smell it, because this recipe is gonna be absolutely delicious. You guys give it a try and let me know what you guys think, or how can I improve it. What would you add to this recipe? But it is just delicious. And already I have my oven preheated at 230 degrees. We're gonna put it there for around 35 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on it. And here we go. This is our delicious ham and eggs pot pie. Now let's cut it up. Let's give it a cut to see how it turned out. Just like that. I don't know if this is the right way to cut it. I know how to make it, but I don't know how to cut it. But that's all right. That's all right. You can cut it however you like, you know. It's all gonna end up in your stomach anyways, so that's all good. And just put it on a plate. And there you have it. A delicious egg and ham with corn pot pie. This is a delicious breakfast your whole family is going to enjoy.